Good evening and welcome to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover as we get you ready for non-league amateur baseball here tonight. It is the visiting Marshfield Chaparrals and the home Plover Pterodactyls. Again, good evening everyone. Steve Maves alongside Trevor Zaleski on this beautiful Friday night for some baseball. As the Marshfield Chaparrals look to continue their winning ways, they've picked up a couple of big wins over Westboro earlier this week and Tomahawk last weekend, and see if they can come here to Plover and knock off a good Pterodactyls team as well. Plover managed by Jason Jones, and of course the Marshfield Chaparrals led by Luke Wirtz, as Plover in some pretty nifty uniforms, white tops, white bottoms, black socks, and the Chaparrals in their cream-colored tops, cream-colored bottoms, and their pinstripe uniforms here tonight. So we're the only ones up here, so we're not really, we're just going on to see what's going on downstairs. So Pregame Show brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Got a couple of other games on the Zaleski Sports Network tonight as well. Down in Sheboygan, Mike Wenlett with the Marshfield Legion, and a couple of games going on there tonight. And a couple more tomorrow as well. So stay tuned to ZaleskiSports.com, Zaleski Sports on Facebook for all of our upcoming games here in the next couple of weeks. So should be a good one here tonight. We'll take a quick break here from our friends at Auto Select and get you ready for our first pitch here from Veterans Memorial Park in Plover.
At Auto Select, we have one goal: to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% Auto Select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back to Plover as the Pterodactyls are on the field warming up, and we're about to get ready to go here. Again, our pregame show is brought to you by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair service with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive need, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Starting lineup for the Marshfield Chaparrals. Again, under the managerial duties of Luke Wirtz, batting first in center field, number 2, Isaiah Byrell. Batting second in the left field, number 12, Peter Earl. Batting third and behind the plate, number 19, Colton Schillinger. Batting fourth and at third base, number 13, Caden Schillinger. Batting fifth and at shortstop, number 9, Will Lee. Batting sixth and at first base, player manager Luke Wirtz. Batting seventh and on the mound, number 4, Austin Bacon. Batting eighth in the right field, number 6, Cole Hediger. And batting ninth in at second base, number 17, Al Lalacata. And they'll be going up against Mike Logobo, I believe is how you pronounce it. Big right-handed pitcher on the mound for the Plover Pterodactyls. Isaiah Byrell to lead things off. Again, a beautiful night here in central Wisconsin, and as late as both teams took infield, we are, knock on wood, going to start a couple minutes early. First pitch to Isaiah Byrell will come in at 7:28. And we are underway as Byrell lifts this one into center field. Back on it, turning is Flanagan. He's going to make the catch, and there's one pitch and one out. Nice play out there in center field by Connor Flanagan. Game time temperature, 86 degrees, slight wind, barely, and the sun is shining here in Plover. Now Peter Earl, the left fielder. There's a swing and a miss to Earl. We'll try our best. We got scoreboard on, but not running. So we'll try our best to keep up here. Logobo fires high and tight. Evens it up at a ball and a strike to Peter Earl. Colton Schillinger on deck, and then Caden Schillinger for the Chaparrals. Again, coming in winners of a couple in a row, including a run rule win against Westboro on Wednesday night. 2 balls and a strike to the Chaparrals left fielder. Logobo fires home. This is high, and it's 3-1. Keep our eye on the ball game going on in Milwaukee as well. Brewers in a huge series against the AL East Toronto Blue Jays. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Back on it is Steve Pettit at second base. And there's 2 away. Malnori, Flanagan, Jastrzomski from left to right. Flowerette, Jotun, Pettit, Jones from third to first. Beowulf catching Logobo here tonight. Nobody on, 2 outs. And that one is over the head of Colton Schillinger, and it's 1-0. Caden Schillinger waits on deck for the Chaparrals. In the sun is Logobo trying to find the signs from Beowulf. Now it's fouled back by Schillinger, not a play. There is a softball game going on just behind us, or just to the right of us. I'm guessing a tournament here in town, because there was a team from Caledonia and a couple of teams that you don't usually see in central Wisconsin, as that one's looked at as strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Plover, a huge contingency of tournament softball and tournament baseball throughout the year, or throughout the summer. There's a spinner to third, picked up there, and across, low throw, and picked by Jones to end the first inning. Marshfield goes in order quietly. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played a half an inning. Marshfield nothing. Plover coming up.
Hi, come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Welcome back to Plover as you take a look at that play with a good arm. Slight low throw by Flowerette at third, but ending the inning, and Logobo getting out of the first inning with no damage being done. And our replay is brought to you by Wheelers Chevrolet in Marshfield, Wisconsin Rapids, and a handful of other locations, as the Pterodactyls will come to the plate in the bottom of the first. Jason Jones, Aiden Jastrzomski, and Connor Flanagan, 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Dax, going up against Austin Bacon. Bacon, a native of Greenwood, maybe? That sounds about right. if you're watching and you either have pronunciations or maybe the school that these guys are alumni from, let me know. Greenwood sounds about right, as could be wrong. We'll see. But again, just appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports, as the the Pterodactyls will send up Jason Jones, Aiden Jastrzomski, Connor Flanagan, Eric Flowerette, Levi Bearwolf, Kevin Malnori, Steve Pettit, Ryan Joten, and Mike Logabo here against Austin Bacon, who's finishing up his warm-up pitches here tonight in the first inning. Again, pitcher is still in the sun. Catcher is in the shade, and the first baseman slightly in the shade. The whole infield in the sun. Outfield is in the sun. Just trying to get everything worked out before Jason Jones takes to the plate. Jones, player manager as well, hitting in the first spot. Jason, a longtime member of the Plover Pterodactyls. And he'll be facing Austin Bacon, and the first pitch is popped up. Austin Bacon will make the catch. So 1 up and 1 down for Aiden Jastrzomski, and very similar to how the Chaparrals started. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now Aiden Jastrzomski, Amherst Falcon, Aiden Jastrzomski. Part of that state baseball team. Fits right in with the blue batting gloves. First one to Jastrzomski, misses outside for a ball, and it's 1-0. We were speaking of how many tournaments go on here in Plover and Stevens Point area. The Woyak Sports Complex is, I'm sure, booked up all summer long. Now it's going to be fouled back into the parking lot. That runs even out, ball and strike to Jastrzomski. I know there's a big tournament a couple of weeks from now in that Woyak complex for softball. Again, using Memorial Field here for the softball diamond. Very Little League Baseball plays over there sometimes as well. But now with as many fields as they have over at Woyak, I probably don't think that they would venture over here too often. Jastrzomski looks at a strike, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. They got 5 fields over there that are playable for softball and Little League Baseball. And then you got Blue Top, which is where most of the time where Legion's played. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Back to Jastrzomski, and a spinner misses in, and a walk. So 1-out walk to Aiden Jastrzomski. Connor Flanagan, the center fielder, now up for the Dax. Bat's right-handed. So white tops, and I guess they're all over. Flanagan's got pinstripe pants. Jastrzomski did not. I think Flanagan might be the only one that does. Now looking over to the dugout area. Runner at first and 1 out. First offering to Flanagan, misses outside. Bacon, a newish member of the Chaparrals team, as Eric Lauer's struggles continue for the Milwaukee Brewers early. There were the bases loaded and nobody out, and now there's still nobody out. 4 runs across for the Blue Jays, and there's a runner at second. And yeah, it sounded like it hit his belt or hit his jersey. That's what the umpire hurt as well. So 2 on with 1 out for Eric Floweret, the third baseman. And the Blue Jays put 5 on the board with nobody out, almost, in the second inning. 2 on, 1 out here in Plover. First offering misses low and away for a ball. Levi Beowulf awaits on deck for the Pterodactyls. Again, we got 2 games for you tomorrow down in Sheboygan. Mike Wendland will bring those games to you. Plover and Marshfield, and Plover and somebody else. Now is going to be lined into left center field. That one is going to get down. Not sure what Jastrzomski was watching, but that one is going to jump around in the outfield, and they're going to send both runners. The second runner home. It throws on the mark, and he's got him. The throw from shortstop Will Lee guns down Connor Flanagan at home. And Jastrzomski scores. Flanagan out at home. Floweret with the RBI double. And there's 2 away. Again, a tough read for Jastrzomski out there at second base. There was no way that was going to be caught. And he went back to second and tagged up. And now Levi Beowulf with 2 outs. 1 across here in the first inning for Plover. First one misses low to Beowulf. Close play. Close play at home. Again, replay is brought to you by Wheeler Chevrolet. Just got my oil change there last week in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-0 is going to be lifted to left. Peter Earl coming in, fighting the sun and making the catch to end the first inning. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on. We have played an inning complete. Plover 1 and Marshfield nothing. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Top of the second inning we go here in Plover, as it'll be Colton Schillinger, Will Lee, and Luke Wirtz, as Levi Beowulf, again, the last out of the inning, the catcher, much like Colton Schillinger was for the Chaparrals first inning. So it took a little bit longer between half innings to get ready, and our umpire says 2 more, and we'll be underway here in Plover. Got the scoreboard going a little bit up there. They got a run up. Nothing else yet, as, again, we appreciate Jason Jones. Called Jason's name quite a bit, being in the BABA with the Wapaka Lakemen and the radio station in Wapaka. See if I can find some games of theirs in this scorebook, but that was a long while ago. 2019 time. See if we can get one in here for you. There we go. That's Little Falls. That's Scandinavia. So Plover's in there somewhere, and the first offering to Logobo is missed for a ball to Colton Schillinger. Schillinger at third base tonight for the Chaparrals. Logobo fires home, and that was through the legs of Beowulf, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Nobody on, nobody out here in the second. Logobo fires home. That was a swing and a miss. Will Lee, Luke Wirtz, Austin Bacon, Cole Hediger, and Al Alicata for the Chaps. Logobo comes set. That was going to be hit right back up the middle, and Logobo just able to get out of the way. A leadoff base hit for the Chaparrals. That was, again, reaction time not always the easiest with the sun right in your face, and Logobo able to spin out of there. And a base hit for Colton Schillinger. Will Lee with 1 on and nobody out for the Chaparrals. There's a swing and a miss. Throw down to first is not in time, and that one gets into right field. But Schillinger had nowhere to go. He did have somewhere to go, but didn't get a good read, and Schillinger stands at first base still. Couldn't take advantage of the error. Cheers erupt behind us again in that softball diamond. Pick over to first, throw over to first. Keep an eye on Colton Schillinger. One on, nobody out. High and tight to Will Lee, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Luke Wirtz, player manager on deck. Then Austin Bacon, if anything continues here in the second inning. Throw down to second is not going to be in time as Schillinger, that one scoots into center field. A stolen base for Colton Schillinger. I believe it's 2 and 1. Runner at second and nobody out for the Chaparrals here in the second inning. Logobo fires home. Swung on and missed. And it evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the Pterodactyls in the South Central Division of the Badger Amateur Baseball Association, the BABA, play usually on Sundays for league games. Obviously, like nights like tonight, play non-league games. Popped up, foul territory drifting out of play, left field side. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Chaparrals shortstop. Logobo fires home. Going to be popped up. Look out over here. As again have that protective netting that runs all the way from the baseball field over to the softball field above the concession stand area. For reasons just like that, especially with a couple of games going on at the same time and people not really paying a whole lot of attention to the second game. or the other game that is going on. Logobo comes set. That's going to be smashed to center. Over on it is Flanagan. He's going to make the catch and no tag on the play. So a fly out to Will Lee. That battle won by Mike Logobo. And now Luke Wirtz, player manager, the first baseman tonight for the Chaparrals. The runner at second and one out for Marshfield. And Plover is able to get a run in the first inning. Almost had two, but the runner Flanagan was thrown out on an 8-6-2 putout. Wirtz doesn't like to stay in the batter's box for very long. Looks at a strike in the outside corner for the first offering. Left fielder Malnori nearly in the shadows, awaiting the trees to give him shadow in left field. Logobo, the pitcher, nearly in all shadows on the mound. Shortstop Jotun covering his eyes still, nearly in the shade, as Wirtz is ahead in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, the configuration of the field. Obviously, you don't want the sun to be right in the batter's eyes. That's always tough to control and battle with, but tough for the fielders as well. That one's popped up out of play right behind us and evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Luke Wirtz. Of course, Zaleski Sports had our little campsite here last year for the AAA Legion State Tournament. 6 days of baseball. The last championship game got moved to Sunday due to rain, as Wirtz goes down swinging for the first strikeout of the night for Logobo. And there's 2 outs for Austin Bacon, the pitcher. And Austin Bacon, a newcomer to the Chaparrals. Schillinger stands at second with 2 outs. He singled to start off the inning, stole second base, and Will Lee flew out, and Luke Wirtz just struck out. Logobo kicks and fires. Way behind the fastball was Bacon, and it's 0-1. Cole Hediger awaits on deck for the Chaps. Then Al Alicata, then back to the top of the order for Marshfield. And the Chaparrals got their first win against Tomahawk just about a week ago. A 6-3 victory, and then they run-ruled Westboro on Wednesday night. Westboro still looking for their first league win of the year. Chaparrals, of course, picked up theirs on Wednesday. Now it's going to be popped up. Bleachers. Hits on the sidewalk and then hits one of the street signs and runs the ball in 2 strikes. And we don't have any baseballs. As Jason Jones, the first baseman and player manager, has to head over to the dugout because there are no extra players for the Pterodactyls to retrieve some baseballs and hand them to our umpire. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Austin Bacon. Logobo with a runner at second and 2 outs. Comes set, kicks and fires. And got him looking on the outside corner a bit high. But our home plate umpire rings him up for the final out of the inning. No runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base for the Chaps. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Plover. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Bottom of the second inning we go for the Plover Pterodactyls. Kevin Malnori, the left fielder, due up. Steve Pettit, then Ryan Joten for Plover against Austin Bacon as we play here in the bottom of the second inning. And 1-0 Plover on an RBI double by Eric Flowerette for the Dax. First offering from Bacon misses low and away for a ball. Peter Earl, Isaiah Byrell, Cole Hedinger from from left to right. Caden Schillinger, Will Lee, Al Alicata, and Luke Wirtz from third to first. Colton Schillinger catching Austin Bacon here tonight. It's 2-0 count now to the Plover Pterodactyls left fielder. Bacon kicks and fires and falls behind, 3 balls and no strikes. Looks in, comes home, 3-0. Right down the gut for a strike, and it's 3-1. And the Chaparrals getting some guys back to the team and getting a couple of new faces as well. 3-1 bounces well in front of home plate and a leadoff walk to Malnori. But with Wisconsin Rapids forming a team and Pittsville a number of years ago forming a team, it has a couple of guys going to other teams because of that. Numbers have dwindled just a bit for the Chaps. Steve Pettit at the plate. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and Bacon misses inside for a ball, and it's 1-0. And that one gets bunted foul up along first and evens it up at a ball and a strike. Ryan Joten, then the pitcher Mike Logable for the Pterodactyls here in the second inning. As left fielder Peter Earl now completely in the shade unless he takes about 2 steps to his left. He'll be in the sun. Everybody else still in the sun. Pitcher catcher in the shade. Caden Schillinger from third. Schillinger came in from third to crash, and Pettit missed the bunt. A ball and 2 strikes now to Steve Pettit, the second baseman for Plover. Bacon comes set. Just misses high and tight. evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still trying to maneuver and figure out the strike zone here tonight for these pitchers. And the 2-2 coming back. Pettit just missed. Did Austin Bacon. Looked nice. Just a bit outside. And Pettit was behind the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes is running full 3-2. Bacon fires home. And that was going to be hit over to second. Double play opportunity. Goes to second for 1. Across, not in time. And Lalakata couldn't quite get it out of his glove in time. There's 1 away on the 4-6 putout to retire Malnori. And there's 1 away for Ryan Joten. Joten the shortstop. And Logable awaits on deck for the Pterodactyls with 1 away here in the second inning. Runner at first is Pettit with 1 out. Bacon takes a deep breath and fires home. First offering misses a bit high, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. We're at the home of the Plover Black Sox. They're in Sheboygan this weekend. They host Wausau on Tuesday. Oh, it's a bit high. 2-0. We'll have that game for you. Mike Wendland on the call, of course, of that game. And then the 29th, they're up in D.C. Everest. 4th of July weekend, they head to Minnesota for a tournament in New Ulm. As Bacon is again behind the count, 3 balls and no strikes. After that, July 5th, they host Merrill at Wausau on the 6th. Those are 2 huge games. The 2 Wausau games, Wausau undefeated in the league. The 3-0 count. There's 1 on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 3-1. Then they host Stevens Point on the 7th, host Marshfield on July 11th at Anago, at Rapids. Home tournament, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. And then the Legion Regionals in Wausau. As Allen bounces in there, and Bacon has his second walk of the inning. For Mike Logabo, the pitcher for Plover, as Jason Jones has to head over to the on-deck circle off of his third base coach's box. And Kevin Malnori might head over there as he is on the top step of the dugout. Head over there and coach third for a little while. I was going to be fouled at the plate, straight back, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Plover here in the second. As Bacon loses handle of it, and it runs even at a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. As backing out of there again is Logabo. Austin Bacon struggling here to find the zone here in the second inning. A walk. Got a fielder's choice, almost was a double play, and then another walk. The 2-1 coming back. Bacon behind the count, 3-1 again. Throwing a lot of pitches early here for Austin Bacon. Again, both teams with, I guess the Shaps have a 10 with Brent Yeasted. There's a swing and a miss. Bacon blew it past him, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Both teams really just 9 players here tonight. Bacon, the 3-2 coming home. That was going to be fouled straight back. Look out back here, top row of the bleachers. And they have that protective screen. Logabo just over the top. First and second with with one out. Bacon fires home and spikes it again. Third walk of the inning. Bases are loaded for the top of the order and Jason Jones. Jones popped out to Bacon on the first pitch that he saw in the first inning. But a huge opportunity here for player manager Jason Jones to break this one open a little bit. Aiden Jastrzomski waits on deck. First offering to Jones, misses for a ball. Fourth walk of the game already for Austin Bacon. 3 of them have come in this inning. As Jason Jones looks to put some more across as Bacon is struggling again here to the 5th batter of the inning. Not sure how many. That was going to be lifted to left. Long run. That was going to fall for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third. An RBI base hit for Jason Jones as they go up. Everybody advances a base. And it's 2-0 Plover here in the second. Again, just a bloop single to left. Joden had to hold on for just a second at second. Now the bases are loaded for Aiden Jastrzomski. Jastrzomski looks at a ball low and in. He walked in his first at-bat in the first inning. Came around to score on the RBI double. Bases are still juiced with 1 out. Jastrzomski fouls that one straight back, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Just misses inside. Bacon upset. Just missed. Two balls, one strike to Aiden Jastrzomski with the bases loaded. Right in at the knees, he evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jones at first. Logobo at second. Joten at third for the Pterodactyls. Austin Bacon comes set. Wheels and deals. The count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Connor Flanagan, who was hit by a pitch, is on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bacon fires home. Jastrzomski swings and misses. The first strikeout for Austin Bacon is a big one. And there's 2 away now for Connor Flanagan. Flanagan hit by a pitch, was thrown out at home in the first. Eric Floweretti on deck. He had the big double to left field his first time up. Flanagan was hit by a pitch. That one's going to be just foul past third. And Brent Yeasted will have the great joy of chasing it down in the bullpen area along the left field line. No balls and a strike to Connor Flanagan. Austin Bacon comes set. Kicks and fires home. Now it's going to be blooped to second. Lalakata over to first and got him by half a step. And Marshfield somehow gets out of that inning with only giving up a single run. 1 run, 1 hit, 3 left on. We have played 2 completes, 2-0 Plover. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this
This is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love Home Furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Midstate Technical College.
Hediger, Lalakata, and Byral due up for Marshfield here in the third inning, as they'll be going up against, again, Mike Logabo, who is throwing well, has given up a hit through 2 innings. The first offering is good for a strike to Cole Hediger, the right fielder. Hediger fouls that one out, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Al Lalakata due up next for the Chaparrals. And softball game continues behind us. As mentioned earlier, probably a big tournament going on as Hediger strikes out for the first out of the inning. Now Al Lalakata with 1 up and 1 down. First offering to Lalakata misses low and away for a ball, 1-0. Byral, then Earl. If we continue here in the third inning, Logabo steps back and fires home. That one is well outside, gets past Bearwolf, and it's 2-0. As Isaiah Byral will track it down. Two balls and no strikes to Lalakata as he looks at one just on the outside corner, and the count runs 2 balls and 1 strike. Lalakata, the number 9 hitter, ahead in the count, 3-1. And Logabo and the Pterodactyls in a league with teams from Green Lake and Scandinavia, and Lalakata fouls that one straight back. New London, Waiwega Fremont, I guess. The South Central Division and the Badger Amateur Baseball Association. The 3-2 is swung on and missed, and Logabo has struck out the last 4 that he has faced, and there's 2 away now for Isaiah Byral. Byral flew out to center field to start the ball game. Nobody on and 2 outs for the Marshfield center fielders. He looks at a strike. Nobody on and 2 outs for the Chaparrals. A spinner just misses inside. The counter runs even at a ball and a strike. Fleet Farm is your water and marine headquarters. Check out their huge selection of towables, floats, paddleboards, and kayaks during the Make a Splash sale. Fleet Farm, probably serving the Midwest since 1955. Now it bounces away and it runs 2 balls and 1 strike. Logo back to Isaiah Byral. That one gets past again, and Peter Earl has to truck back to behind the plate and retrieve it again. Getting their steps in. 3 balls and a strike to Isaiah Byral. Peter Earl waits on deck. He popped out to second his first time up. Logobo trying to work out of get through a clean 3rd inning. And Byral draws a 2-out walk, and don't expect Isaiah to be standing still for very long over at first base with 2 outs. Pretty good speed for Byral. And now Peter Earl, again, popped up to second base in the first. Runner at first and 2 outs for the Chaparrals. And there goes Byral, as mentioned. Throw down to second, not in time. And a stolen base for Isaiah Byral. Didn't expect him to be there long, and on the first pitch, Isaiah takes second. Again, Local takes a while to release the pitch, and Isaiah took full advantage of it. And not much of a contested stolen base with the speed that Isaiah's got. The 1-0 to Earl. That one's going to be lifted to center. Coming in on it is Flanagan, and that will end the top of the 3rd inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. That was Byral on a walk, and we have played 2.5. 2-0 Plover. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? Do they make sure that you're comfortable? And that's what Shai has. It's the connection. He has, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
Bottom of the 3rd inning we go here in Plover. Eric Flowerette, Levi Bearwolf, and Kevin Malnori for the Dax. Now it's going to be flown to left. Chasing it is Peter Earl, foul territory. He's going to track it down in foul territory. And there's 1 up and 1 down for Plover here in the 3rd inning. Levi Beowulf also flew out to Earl. That was back to end the first inning. Give you our upcoming schedule here in just a moment for Zaleski Sports. Coming up next week. Finish up this week, of course, with a couple of games tomorrow in Sheboygan. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com weekly schedule. You'll find all those games along with the video links and the links for the YouTube channels for the games tomorrow. As Austin Bacon comes set on the 1-0. Austin has spiked about 5 or 6 of those in that same exact spot in front of home plate. That's 2 balls and no strikes to Levi Beowulf, the Pterodactyls catcher here tonight, with Kevin Malnori awaiting on deck. Bacon fires home. Inside 3-0. Again, not sure how many pitchers or how many guys can throw here tonight for the Chaparrals, as Bacon is going to be well above a pitch count here tonight. If there is one set for him, is going to break through that, I would assume, pretty quickly. And that one's going to be popped up, foul territory. Look out over there. Sure everybody's all right, and runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, not many defensive changes. There probably won't be for Plover, at least, unless Logabo gets into a little bit of trouble on the mound. And that one just misses low as Bacon shakes his head in disagreement. That's walk number 5 for Austin here tonight. So coming up on Zaleski Sports on Monday, the Wausau Bulldogs will be at the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers Legion. Anago will be at Marshfield Legion. A whole crew headed up to Marshfield on Monday. Tuesday, as mentioned, Wausau at Plover, Stevens Point at Marshfield. Both of those are all to start the week. All 4 of them are Legion games as Malnori swings and misses at a strike. Wednesday, much of the same. Plover at Everest, Wausau at Stevens Point. So our first 6 games of the week are all Legion games. That's going to be fouled at the plate, straight back, and it's 0-2 to Malnori. Then Thursday, Merrill is at Wisconsin Rapids. That is the Merrill Rangers and Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks, Dairyland League Baseball. Everest is at Marshfield. That's Legion Baseball. Wisconsin Rapids is at Wausau. That's Legion Baseball as well. The 0-2 misses high. Friday, Merrill at Wisconsin Rapids. That's Legion Baseball. Eau Claire is at Marshfield. That's Legion Baseball. And then the Stevens Point Sixers Firecracker Classic Tournament starts on Friday as well. Beaver Dam at Stevens Point. That's going to be fouled to the dugout area. Saturday, De Pere, the defending state champions in AAA American Legion. They'll be at Marshfield, doubleheader on Saturday. Sparta is at Wisconsin Rapids. That's Dairyland League Baseball. And then a couple more of Firecracker Classic games. Middleton and Oshkosh both taking on Stevens Point. Popped up and out of play. And then Sunday we got games too. Appleton at Marshfield, doubleheader Legion Baseball. And then Wausau at Stevens Point to finish up the 2022 Firecracker Classic. Runner at first with 1 out. Swung on and missed as Malnori goes down swinging. And there's 2 away here in the 3rd inning. Second strikeout of the night for Austin Bacon, and now Steve Pettit reached down a fielder's choice and scored in the 2nd inning. So I'll get you a score from Milwaukee here in just a moment. They were down 5-0, still down 5-0. They're in the top of the 4th inning. First one in there to Pettit is good for a strike. It's 0-1. High and away, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Ryan Jotun awaits on deck for the Dax. Bacon yet to have a clean inning here tonight for the Chaparrals on the mound. First inning gave up a run. Second inning gave up a run. Third inning has walked one and is ahead of the count to Steve Pettit, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bacon fires home, and that one is swung on and missed, and that'll end our third inning. Bacon a couple of strikeouts, leaves a runner stranded at first. We have played 3 complete, still 2-0 Plover. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no, one-man band. Just follow your dreams, keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Plover, Madison.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, 3rd shift, and I worked my way up to 1st shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods, come grow with us.
Top of the 4th inning we go here in Plover for the Chaparrals. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. It'll be Schillinger, and Lee for the Chaps. Can take a quick look here at the game down in Sheboygan. Marshfield leading 4-0 on the host Sheboygan Post 83. After falling to Viroqua, I think it was, in game 1. Both pitchers, I should say, take their grand old time between half innings. That's what we are experiencing here tonight, as we're 3 innings through and we're 1 hour in. So that's where we stand for the time of this one. First offering from Logabo is good for a strike on Colton Schillinger. Grounded out to 3rd to end the 1st. The 0-1 offering is spiked in front of home plate, evens it up at a ball and a strike. Logobo gets one that he likes. The first pitch that Bearwolf put down. That was going to be blooped over to second. And the play Pettit to first, not in time. Infield base hit for Colton Schillinger. Jason Jones got off first base to try and field that ball. And not getting over in time was Logobo. And that's one that if you're Jason Jones, maybe give way to Steve Pettit and await the throw from first base. But there's a runner at first for Caden Schillinger, who singled back up the middle in the second. See if Colton is off with the pitch. Pick over to first. Had him straight up and down and leaning a little bit, but back in time. Runner at first and nobody out for the Chaparrals. There he goes. That was going to be hit over to short. Late reaction by Jotun. And the Schillingers are on first and second with nobody out. Again, late reaction by the shortstop, Brian Jotun. As runners at first and second for Will Lee, who flew out to center field his first time up. Everybody in the shade now. Jotun a little bit of sun on his eyes. He's a taller shortstop, so has the sun glare a little bit. 2 on and nobody out. Lee fouls that one straight back, and it's 0-1. Luke Wirtz awaits on deck. Two on, nobody out. Top of the fourth inning here as we play in Plover. Logobo fires home. The 0-1 misses outside, evens it up. Had a ball and a strike. Wirtz then Bacon with nobody out after Will Lee here in the top of the fourth. So we'll not see the Chaparrals next week. Now misses high and tight. I believe the Chaparrals are at Westboro this weekend. And then they don't play again, I believe, until like July 9th. As Will Lee is ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. Something like that. They have a big off time during 4th of July. 3-1, fouled back. He's had a couple of healthy cuts as Will Lee. And fouling it straight back, able to know that you're right on it. Just a bit underneath it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of the fourth inning, 2-0 Plover. Chaparrals looking to break through here. And there go the runners. That one misses low and away. And bases are loaded here for the Chaparrals with nobody out for Luke Wirtz. Wirtz, a strikeout victim in the second. As Bearwolf goes out to talk to Logobo. Here from Phelps Dairy, they are located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point, just outside of the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy is a family-friendly experience, serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Good speed on the base paths for the Chaparrals with nobody out. Logobo back into the windup. Corner infielders playing in, middle infielders playing for double play. And Wirtz looks at a ball low and away. Both pitchers here tonight have struggled to find the strike zone consistently. And the 1-0. There's one to Wirtz, good for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Austin Bacon awaits on deck. Logan Bullitt fires back. Just missed low to Luke Wirtz. And the tight strike zone doesn't help the toughness of getting their strikes called. Out of the windup again, the 2-1 to Wirtz. High and tight. 3 balls and 1 strike to the Chaparrals first baseman Luke Wirtz. The reason that we are only in the 3rd inning, or 4th inning now, with nobody out. Long at-bats, long innings. And Logabo walks in a run. Chaparrals on the board here in the 4th. Station to station for the Chaps. And now Austin Bacon, the pitcher, trying to help out his own cause here with nobody out and the bases loaded. Again, a big thing tonight for Plover is that they don't have any extra players, so they go with what they've got. Schillinger, Lee, and Wirtz, the base runners. And Logabo is struggling the last couple of hitters. Still nobody out here in the 4th inning. The bases are loaded. And a run across on a couple of walks and a couple of hits. In for a strike to Austin Bacon. So inning started with a Schillinger single, Colton Schillinger. Then Caden Schillinger singled. A walk to Lee and a walk to Wirtz. All right, at the knees to Bacon, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Austin struck out looking to end the 2nd inning. Cole Hediger awaits on deck for the Chaps. The 1-2 coming back. Fouled back. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Everybody on the field now in shade. So no more worrying about the sun here tonight. Now it's going to be knuckled right in front of home plate. They're going to try to get the out at home, and they do, as Schillinger is thrown out at home on the force play, and there's 1 away. Right off the hands of Austin Bacon, reaches on a fielder's choice. And there's 1 away here in the 4th inning. And now Cole Hediger struck out looking to end the 3rd inning. They confirm the out at home. And there's 1 away for Hediger. Al Lalacata waiting on deck. Hediger struck out looking to start the 3rd inning. Looks at a ball inside, and it's 1-0. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. They go to second for the out, and everybody is going to be safe. So Hediger reaches out a fielder's choice. The Chaparrals tie the game. And everybody, again, moves up a station. And now Al Alicata with the bases loaded. 2 runs across here for Marshfield in the top of the 4th inning. Top of the order, due up next, and Isaiah Byrell. And it is knotted up at 2 on the 2nd straight fielder's choice for the Chaps. First one to Alicata, misses for a ball. Give Hediger a RBI on that one as well. RBI fielder's choice. Lalacata and then Isaiah Byrell. Now it's going to be hit to short. Double play opportunity. 2nd for 1 across and got him. A double play to end it here in the fourth on the 6-4-3 double play. They erase Hediger, they erase Lalicata, but the Chaparrals tied up with 2 runs in the fourth. We have played 3.5. It is Chaparrals 2, Pterodactyls 2. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
At Auto Select, we have one goal, to be your choice for repair, service, and tires.
We know how important your vehicle is to you. That's why we put your needs first. Our employees are not just well trained to fix your vehicle, they're skilled in providing the very best in customer service and exceeding expectations. Get the trusted service you deserve, as well as free loaner vehicles, 3% Auto Select rewards, and a nationwide warranty at our 11 convenient locations.
At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Hi, come check out Velocity Clubhouse. Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Bottom of the fourth inning we go here in Plover, as the warm-up pitches will conclude here for Austin Bacon. Get comfortable this summer with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Sign up for planned service and receive 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner. Call Point Heating and Cooling at 705-345-1979 and visit online at pointheating.com. Ryan Joten to lead things off here for the Dax in the fourth inning. First offering from Austin Bacon is chopped to third, backhanded by Schillinger, ranging and throwing, and what a play by Colton Schillinger at third base. There's one away. Man, what a play. Good way to start the fourth inning. Now bottom of the order, Mike Logabo, the pitcher. That's a tremendous job by Colton Schillinger. One away now for Logabo, the pitcher. Chopped over to Schillinger again. Steps, throws, and retires Logabo by half a step. And there's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And Colton Schillinger has recorded both of them. 2 away now for the top of the order and Jason Jones. So pop out and an RBI single in his 2 at-bats so far today. This goes out to clean home plate, and as we continue play here in the fourth inning from Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover. Nobody on, 2 outs. Now it's going to be hit over to Lalicata at second. A boots and an error. So Bacon was one bad hop away from getting out of an inning with only 3 pitches. But now he's got to face Aiden Jastrzomski, who has walked and struck out. Stromsky, the right fielder. Runner at first and 2 outs. First one misses low to Stromsky. And Chaps were one hop away from getting out of this 4th inning. And Bacon falls behind, 2 balls and no strikes. Get a score update here from Milwaukee in just a moment. 5-0, middle of the 5th inning in Milwaukee. The 2-0 coming back. Stromsky bloops this one. Bacon will take it, and that'll end our 4th inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. We have played 4 complete. It is tied at 2 here in Plover. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Fifth inning we go here in Plover. It'll be top of the order, due up for the Chaparrals, 1, 2, and 3, Byral, Earl, and Schillinger. And as we go to the top of the 5th, thank our friends over in Waupaca. The beautiful Par 4 Resort in Waupaca is home to 18 fun-filled holes at the Foxfire Golf Club, as well as a full menu of delicious lunch and dinner options at the Par 4 Bistro. Get your friends and family together and head to the Waupaca favorites for dinner, golf, and overnight stay at Par 4 Resorts in Waupaca, right off of Highway 54, as you come into Waupaca on 54. First offering to Byral is fouled straight back, and it's 0-1. So Bacon works a pretty efficient, clean 4th inning. The 0-1 to Isaiah is a spinner that's good. Nope, misses high for a ball, and it's 1-1. Byral today, a flyout and a walk to go along with stolen base in there as well. Going to be hit right back up the middle, and Isaiah's got his first hit of the night. And Marshfield has a base runner with nobody out for Peter Earl. A pop out and a flyout tonight for Peter. As Colton Schillinger, for some reason, still has his catcher's gear on. Third at bat, he was going to get an at bat in the inning, and still has his shin guards on. Again, Byral probably won't last long at first. First one misses low for a ball to Peter Earl. Can appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Zaleski Sports. As we close in on 9 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. First day of summer was Tuesday, I believe. And there goes Byral. That was going to be hit into right center field. That one is going to get down. A beautiful hit and run by the Chaparrals. And there's runners at the corners now with nobody out. Beautifully done by the Shaps. And a great job by Peter Earl to get a little wood on it and poke it into right field. Chaparrals with 2 on and Chaparrals with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. See if they can break through here with the top half of their order. Colton Schillinger today, a ground out and a single with a run scored. And there goes Earl. That was going to be blooped and into center field. And another base hit for Colton Schillinger. Byrel comes in to score. RBI given to Schillinger. And the Shaps get another one here. Shaps get another one here in the 5th inning. Still nobody out for Caden Schillinger. A couple of singles tonight for Caden. And all this damage being done while base runners have been in motion. Earl at second. Colton Schillinger at first. Good speed on the base paths for the Shaps. Now it's going to be hit into center field. Back on it is Flanagan over his head. It's going to 2-hop the wall. Coming around to score will be Peter Earl. And they will send home Colton Schillinger as well. The throw home off the mark up the first baseline. And heading to third is going to be Caden Schillinger. 2 RBI double for Caden. To third on the throw. And the Chaparrals breaking through here in the 5th. 2 more across and it's 5-2. Chaparrals still nobody out. For Will Lee, a pop out and a ground out, or a fly out and a ground out. Excuse me, a fly out and a walk for Will tonight. A fly ball to the outfield will do the job with the speed of Caden Schillinger standing at third base. Logabo comes set. Fires home. And in and out of the mitts of Bearwolf. Over the head of Will Lee. Runner at third, nobody out here for the Chaparrals in the 5th inning. The 1-0 is good for a strike. Evens it up at a ball and strike. Luke Wirtz awaits on deck for the Shaps. The 1-1. Going to be hit over to third. Going to get the out at first, maybe. Good scoop there by Jones. A run comes in to score. Will Lee with the RBI ground out on the 5-3 putout. And there's one away here in the Chaparrals' 5th inning. Shaps have scored 4. And there's 1 out for Luke Wirtz, and the bases are empty. Wirtz a strikeout and a walk tonight. Foul straight back. Good healthy cut for the big fella first baseman Luke Wirtz. Austin Bacon waits on deck. Still only 1 out here in the 5th. That's going to be blooped foul, out of play. Concession stand softball field area. And Wirtz is behind the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Logabo kicks and fires. Spinnered in spin and over the head of Wirtz, and it runs a ball and 2 strikes. Back home, Logabo in the dirt, evens it back up, 2-2. So Logabo was ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes, and come back, and Wirtz has run it even at 2-2. Logabo kicks and fires. Count runs full now. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out here in the Chaparrals' 5th inning. And Wirtz is going to poke this one into right field in front of Jastrzomski. And a 1-out base hit for Luke Wirtz. Just stuck his bat out there and poked it into right field. And now a meeting on the mound between Beowulf and Logobo. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point to get started today. Runner at first and 1 out for Austin Bacon. Strikeout and a fielder's choice today for Austin. Still only 1 out in the 5th. Bacon swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Byral started the inning with a single. Back on it is Jotun in outfield, grass and left. And there's 2 away. Byral started with a single, then Earl singled, then Schillinger singled. Schillinger scoring Isaiah Byral, and then Caden Schillinger with a rocket to center field on a 2 RBI double. Got to third on the throw, and then he scored on the ground out by Will Lee. Now there's 2 away for Cole Hediger. That was high and tight. Hediger today a strikeout and a fielder's choice. Got an RBI on that fielder's choice, and then it was erased on a double play. Hediger behind the fastball and evens it up at 1-1. Comes back home. Logobo swung on and missed by Hediger. A ball and 2 strikes to Cole with 2 outs, 4 runs across here in the 5th inning for the Chaparrals. Logobo kicks and fires home. Foul straight back. Hediger staying alive as Lalicata will chase down the foul ball. Wirtz stands at first with 2 outs. He singled, and then Austin Bacon popped out. The 1-2 coming back. Just misses low and in. That's a pitch that, if you are around long enough and have watched enough baseball, that is a pitch that pitchers live and die by. And the 2-2 lifted up out of play, softball diamond, and remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuces are wild here in the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hediger with the runner at first. Logobo comes set and strikes out Hediger to end the 5th inning. But the Chaparrals score 4 times on 5 hits, and they leave 1. We have played 4.5. Halfway through this one, it is 6-2 Chaparrals. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. Their professionals remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Bottom of the fifth inning we go. Austin Bacon to face 3, 4, and 5. Connor Flanagan to lead things off. Hit by a pitch and a ground out today for Connor, as the Shaps lead 6-2. Here in the bottom of the fifth, Bacon fires back. Lifted up. Left field. Back on it. Schillinger. And Caden makes the catch in the left field grass for the first out of the inning. 1 up and 1 down now for Eric Flowerette. See RBI double and a pop out. Turn a fly out tonight for Eric. Nobody on, 1 away. Bacon misses low and away for a ball. 1-0. Levi Beowulf awaits on deck, the catcher. Fires back high and tight on Eric, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. And we will not have the Chaparrals, I believe, on Sunday head up to Westboro. We will not have that game as Flowerette to left, and going to a knee is Peter Earl for the second out of the inning. 2 away now for Levi Beowulf, the catcher. Fly out and a walk tonight. Levi with nobody on and 2 outs here in the fifth for Plover. And they scored a run in the first and a run in the second. They left the bases loaded in the second inning. Off of 3 Austin Bacon walks. Did get a strikeout and a ground out to end it, but they left the bases loaded. This is low for a ball, 2-0 to the Pterodactyls catcher. Austin Bacon comes back out of the stretch and again in the dirt. Austin with 5 walks tonight to go along with 2 strikeouts. There's a strike right down the gut and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. Bacon 3-1 and walked him. Walk number 6 for Austin tonight. Second time that Beowulf has walked. Now Kevin Malnori, a walk and a strikeout to his name tonight. Beowulf not a threat to run at first. And Bacon misses low again. 5 of the last 6 pitches by Austin have been out of the zone. The 1-0 back, going to be aligned into left center field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. 2-out base hit for Kevin Malnori. And the Dax with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th inning for Steve Pettit. Fielder's choice and a strikeout for Pettit tonight. Fielder's choice and a run scored in the 2nd. A strikeout to end the 3rd inning. Two on, 2 out for Plover. Down 6-2 here in the 5th. Now it's going to be a line to center. Over on it is Isaiah Byrel, and that will end our 5th inning. No runs on a hit, and 2 left on for Plover. We have played 5 complete, 6-2 Marshfield. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Central Door Solutions is the premier commercial and residential overhead door and dock equipment provider in north central Wisconsin. Our staff of trained professionals have the resources it takes to respond to emergency calls quickly. We use only the highest quality materials and top manufacturers in our overhead doors, hollow metal entry doors, dock equipment, screen doors, and much more.
Whether it's your home or business, farm or industrial, Central Door has your solution. Central Door Solutions, where personality opens doors and character keeps them open.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Sixth inning we go. A new pitcher for the Dax is Kevin Malnori. He's popping the mitt during his warm-up pitches. And the first one to Lalakata misses for a ball. He couldn't miss the strike zone during his warm-up pitches, and the first one that he throws to Lalakata well out of the zone. And the second one as well, 2-0. Isaiah Byrel awaits on deck for the Chaparrals. There's one for the strike zone. 2-1. Al Alicata strikeout and grounded into a double play in his 2 at-bats tonight for the Chaps, and he's ahead in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. The number 9 hitter. Malnori wheels and fires. And there for a strike. Runs full now to Al Alicata. Chaparral's second baseman here tonight. The payoff coming home. And fouled back and hit our catcher and hit our umpire. We'll reset things here on the 3-2. That'll come back from Kevin Malnori, the Pterodactyls pitcher here tonight in relief in the 6th inning. Lalakata has run it full, and the payoff coming back. 3-2 home. Swung on and missed, blew it right past him. And the first strikeout of the night for Malnori. There's 1 up and 1 down for Isaiah Byrel, who started the rally in the 5th with a base hit. Fly out walk and a base hit for Isaiah tonight. 1 away here in the 6th inning. Shakes 2 off, does Malnori, and he wheels and fires. First one misses outside for a ball, 1-0. As Byrel hits that one to third, gobbled up in time, and he got him. Man, what another great defensive play that we've seen here tonight. 5-3 put out to get the speedy Isaiah Byrel over at first. And there's 2 away. Gobbled up at third. A nice play over there at first base by Jason Jones as well. The stretch and record the out. Now Peter Earl, pop out, fly out, and a single. The first one skips in there for a ball. Colton Schillinger waits on deck for the Chaparrals with 2 outs. Two 2-0 to Earl. I believe that's a left-handed thrower out there in left field. Don't know where. That was going to be hit into center, and Peter Earl with his second base hit. Not sure where Logable went. See what number Mike was. 7. I'll figure it out here for you. Malnori was in left, but Logabo is a right-handed pitcher. So maybe he went out to right field. We'll figure it out for you. Unless he's no longer in the lineup. First one to Schillinger, misses low. A little bit quicker home is Malnori, so not as easy for a guy like Peter Earl to try and take second base, but wouldn't be surprised if he tried, as Schillinger's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Colton today, a ground out and a couple of singles, an RBI in the 5th. And is ahead in the count 3-0. Three balls and no strikes. Colton Schillinger on deck for the Shaps. 2 outs, runner at first. In there for a strike to Colton Schillinger. Runner at first is Peter Earl, just singled to center. And 3-1. And Colton Schillinger will take first base on a 2-out walk. Two on and 2 out for the Chaparrals. Mallory fires home and misses outside again. Colton Schillinger, 3 for 3 today. 2 singles and a 2 RBI double in the 5th. Mallory fires back home again as that's swung on and missed. Runs even at 1-1. Mallory fires back home, outside and high. 2-1 to the Chaparrals' third baseman. Comes back home and fires. Good for a strike, evens it up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Mallory trying to get out of it without giving up a run here in the 6th inning. And the runners will have a head start after ball 3 to Colton Schillinger. And that one's going to be fouled off and out of play by Schillinger. Again, runners will have a head start on the pitch from Malnori. And the 3-2. And just missed high. And a tough pitch to take and a tough pitch to not have if you're Malnori. Now the bases are loaded again for the Chaparrals. With 2 outs. Again, all damage here for Marshfield with 2 outs. First offering to Will Lee looks like the pitch that Colton Schillinger just walked on. An 0-1 count to Chaparral's shortstop Will Lee, and that one is blown away. A nice job behind the plate by Bearwolf. And it runs even at a ball and a strike. Now it's fouled off of Bearwolf's mask, and he's down. The ball and 2 strikes now to Will Lee. You hear from our friends over at Ameriprise Financial. Do you have a question about your retirement? Ask a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Michael Smith and Associates can help with the exclusive confident retirement approach. You'll work one-on-one with an advisor to develop a retirement roadmap to get where you want to go. Call Michael Smith and Associates today at 715-341-6657. Office is located at 3241A Business Park Drive, Stevens Point. Again, Ameriprise Financial, Michael Smith and Associates. The 1-2, and Will Lee strikes out to end the 6th inning. Chaparrals get 3 on one hit. No errors, and they leave 3 with 2 outs. We have played 5 1/2. Still 6-2 Chaparrals. You're watching Amateur Baseball. Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Plover, Madison.
This is Monogram, Plover, Wisconsin, feeding America. And these are the people who work here, proud of their jobs and the products they make.
I started out as anybody else would, on the line, 3rd shift, and I worked my way up to 1st shift and then eventually operator positions.
Monogram Foods. Come grow with us.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 8-9-1 due up for the Pterodactyls as Ryan Joten puts that one into left center field as he leads the 6th. Leads off the 6th with a base hit. First offering is good for a strike. Or mystery hitter here tonight. And Bacon loses control of that one just a bit. 1 ball and 1 strike now to the Pterodactyls, number 12. Joten leads from first with nobody out. Popped up, out of play. Runs the ball in 2 strikes. Top of the order, 2 up next for Plover. As Bacon comes set and fires home the 1-2. Misses. Oh, it got him looking on the backwards K for the first out of the inning. And Plover might have a couple of disagreements on that call, but nonetheless, top of the order due up next, and Jason Jones. Jones today, pop out, RBI single, and reached on an error. First one to Jones, misses high for a ball. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Maida here in Stevens Point. Now it's going to be lifted up into the parking lot. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Bacon comes set on the 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Pterodactyls first baseman Jason Jones. Bacon fires home. That's going to be hit over to Lalakata at second. Going to go to first for the out on the 4-3. 2 away as Jordan heads to second base with 2 outs for Aiden Jastrzomski. Walk, strikeout, and a pop-out for Aiden tonight for the Pterodactyls. Two away here in the 6th. Bacon fires home. Going to be hit over to first. Wirtz backhand. No. Into right field. As no longer Wirtz, as Brent Easted over there now for the Shaps. Jastrzomski with a base hit. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for Connor Flanagan. Flanagan today hit by a pitch, ground out and a pop out with 2 outs. 4th time seeing Austin Bacon here tonight. High and tight, throw down to second is not going to be in time, and that one scoots into center field, and Joden will score on the E2. So stolen base for Jastrzomski. I'm going to give an E4. Catchable ball. 6-3 now. Chaparrals still lead. Runner at second with 2 outs. Bounced in there, 2 balls and no strikes to Connor Flanagan. And a lot of damage tonight with 2 outs on both sides. That's going to be popped up out of play. 2 balls and a strike to Flanagan. Give you a score update here from Milwaukee in just a moment. Yeah, maybe not. Bottom of the 7th they go, 8-1 Blue Jays. Out of the very tough American League East. Bacon comes back on the 2-1. 3-1 now for Austin. Bacon with 6 walks tonight, 4 strikeouts. Has given up 4 hits, 3 runs. Now it's going to be driven deep to left field. Back on it, still backing up and making the catch near the warning track is Peter Earl to end the 6th inning. Pterodactyls get 1 back on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We have played 6 complete. It's 6-3. Chaparrals, you're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Brent Easted to lead things off here for the Chaparrals in the 7th inning. As Malnori fires home, and it bounces on the lip of the grass before it even gets to home plate. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Across the 2-hour mark here in the ball game. This is high for a ball to Easthead. 2 balls and no strikes. Central Door Solutions, serving all of Wisconsin with high-quality garage doors and accessories since 2004. Central Door Solutions of Wisconsin. The 2-1. Low and out. 3-1 now to Easthead. And Easthead draws a 5-pitch walk to start the 7th inning. Spent a lot of them tonight. A lot of walks on both sides. Six total for the pitchers of the Pterodactyls. 6 for Austin Bacon of the Chaparrals. So 12 walks here tonight. Outside corner to Austin Bacon is good for a strike. Velocity Clubhouse offers private lessons, clinics, open gyms, and rentals of batting cages, hitting simulators, basketball courts, volleyball, and more. Up your game at Velocity Clubhouse in Stevens Point. Grounder to short and throw to first, not in time. Bacon will reach on a fielder's choice. Easthead out at second. Bacon safe at first. Cole Hediger now, the right fielder. Strikeout, fielder's choice, and a strikeout for Cole today. 1 away here in the Chaparrals 7th inning. Good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Al Lalacato waiting on deck. One on, one out. There goes Bacon. Throw down to second is on the mark, and not in time. Bacon steals second base. 1 ball and 1 strike to Cole Hediger, the right fielder. There's a swing and a miss at a high fastball. Runs a ball and 2 strikes now. Chaparrals scored 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th. take the 6-2 lead. Plover answered back with one in the 6th. Nice job by Malnori to get over to first base on the 3-1 putout. 2 away now as Bacon goes to third with 2 outs for Al Lalacata. Al today, a couple of strikeouts and grounded into a double play. Fatheads Rapids RV, just south of Wisconsin Rapids on Highway 13, where we know that life doesn't wait. Enjoy it at Fatheads Rapids RV. First one to Al, misses for a ball. And good for a strike, 1-1. Top of the order, due up next for the Chaparrals. Isaiah Byro will have at least 5 at-bats tonight. Lalacata swings and misses at a breaking ball low and away. And the count runs 1 ball and 2 strikes. Malnori comes set, runner at third and 2 outs. Popped up on top of us here. And it remains a ball and 2 strikes. Malnori with runner at third. Kicks and fires. Maybe outside. I think that's what our home plate umpire said. Malnori was heading off the mound. It looked pretty close. Deuces wild here in the top of the 7th. Almost took Lalacata's head off there, and it runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Try to overpower Al. Three-two coming home. Slow dribbler in front of the mound. Throw to first. Nice job by Jones again to reach over there at first base to end the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on for Marshfield. We have played 6.5. It's 6-3 Chaparrals. Watching amateur baseball, it's Lusky Sports.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Cole Hedinger, the new pitcher for Marshfield, as we play in the 7th inning. Eric Flower ready with looks at a strike. Eric today, RBI double in the first. Seems like ages ago. Fly out to left in the 3rd and the 5th. Evens it up at a ball and a strike from Cole Hedinger. Now is foul back. One ball and 2 strikes. Bounces in there, does Hedinger's. Two balls and 2 strikes. He'll lift it up and out of play. Two coming back. Got him looking backwards K for Hedinger, and there's one away here in the 7th. Beautiful pitch, beautiful location. 2 away now for Levi Bearwolf, the catcher. In and out of the mitts of catcher Colton Schillinger. 1 ball to Bearwolf. Fly out, walk, and a walk to Levi today. Now it's going to be hit over to short. Gobbled there by Lee. Bobbles for a second across and got him at first base. Will Lee, what a play. We have seen some phenomenal defensive plays here tonight on both sides. And Will Lee capitalizes or caps it off with that play. 2 away now for Kevin Malnori. Walk, strikeout, and a single. Hedinger fires home. Low and away for a ball, 1-0. Low and out. 2-0. Hedinger looks in to Schillinger. That was going to be off the end of the bat to first, and taking it himself is Brent Yeasted to end the 7th inning. 3 up, 3 down for Cole Hedinger. And that's it. So we will hear from Monogram Appetizers. Unhappy in your current job? Join the team at Monogram Foods in Plover with 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings. Make the choice to come grow with Monogram Appetizers in Plover. Heartland Custom Homes and says Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. We'll take a quick break here from Nasonville Dairy. And come and wrap this one up here in Plover. 6-3 Chaparrals. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Time now for Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Nasonville Dairy Fresh Cheese Curds made daily at NasonvilleDairy.com as the Marshfield Chaparrals pick up their third win in a row after knocking off Plover here tonight 6-3. Here from Stevens Point Brewery. Be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery, made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Select from a variety of styles, including Point Root Beer, Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry Cream, Orange Cream, Vanilla Cream, and Kitty Cocktail. Stevens Point Brewery supports all areas student-athletes. Opie's 5-Star Lanes is your go-to for family fun. Bowling, birthday parties, and pizza. Enjoy Opie's 5-Star Lanes on Post Road and Plover. And finally, Polito's Pizza, home of the Big Slice, with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Rothschild, and Wisconsin Rapids. Polito's Pizza is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. Polito's Pizza is open late on Friday and Saturdays to satisfy your after-party pizza craving. In Stevens Point, your Polito's Pizza is located in beautiful downtown Stevens Point on Main Street. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Veterans Memorial Park in Plover. Final score again, the Chaparrals 6 and the Plover Pterodactyls 3. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. We'll talk to you again next time right here on Zaleski Sports.